Alright, let's get the stream underway. So, today it's a bit of a short stream compared to normal because traffic and other unexpected things delaying me from getting home. And I just needed a moment to chill once I did. I had a very long day at work. I didn't want to just come here and then, get straight into streaming. I needed a break. But, that break is over and here I am. So, we're going to get into Prodeus right now. And today's stream is going to be centered around working on the intro to the map. So currently, I'm not too happy with the way the intro is, so I've kind of copped out and put this building here. That's going to go. And instead what we're going to do is the player's going to start all the way down here in a cave, facing this way. And I've discussed this with Jason because it really helps solidify what the map's about, which is the whole raising of the acid levels. So basically there's going to be a cave here, a bit of a hop and a skip to get yourself through the whole way over to here. This won't be here quite in the same fashion. So you'll be hopping and skipping all the way across up until you get to here. And either in the entrance... You're joking? Weird. Nax, are you sure you can't hear anything? Okay. Boris confirms that's fine. That made me worry. And that's made me realise I don't have the little chat on screen. Ah, hi there, Bella. How you doing? So, yeah, basically, you're going to hop and skip across. And I'm either going to put an entrance here in place of this, sort of doorway type thing, making it look like some sort of ventilation shaft type sewery thing. Or, let me undo that. Or it'll be you hop all the way around and you go into a little cave here. Come up a little bit. And there'll be like a little tech base, mini tiny cliffside base here. Weird. Well, that's good that it works, Nax. Good to know it works. So, yeah, in this little tech base, there'll be like a window and a button, and you press the button, this dam opens up, causing the liquid to rise just a bit. It just lifts it up to, if I was to get into about right position. So the player will come up to about here, and the liquid will rise so it's almost level with them, which will then grant them access back that way. That's the plan. And then what they'll do is they'll sort of hop and skip back across all these, which would have raised with it. I'm thinking we have 2 more of these, so if I was to grab these, just really quickly duplicate them and flip them. Just sort of going a bit free willy with this one, for now. So if the acid was to rise up to about this height-ish, I plan on having the player basically do a little bit of parkour to get across, up, then sort of jump up onto this cliff here, and this lift will be higher up, so they can then come across, go up the lift, up to this platform, and then start the level as it currently does. That also means this section down here gets a bit of combat. The acid level will be risen, so it doesn't make jumping off feel pointless early on, necessarily. So it's all good stuff. So I think I'm going to start... Yeah, I think we can go for these rock platforms here. So I'm going to distort the shape a little bit, just to make them feel a bit more natural as we go. Just adding random cuts here and there, drag it out, make a completely new, slightly tweaked shape, basically. Slow and steady. Oh, come on. There we go. And I think I'm also going to increase the height of these 3. 1, 2, 3. Raise them up a little bit higher. So the player's start will be a bit higher, and it would be kind of punishing if they just jumped straight in the acid immediately like that. It'd be a bit silly of them. So, yeah, that'll do. If I grab this, we can then lift this up, do this, and just extrude it out. Plain and simple. That gives us something to work from. Don't need the underside, we'll delete that. How's everyone's Tuesday been then? Have you all had a good day? Hopefully yours hasn't been too stressful. Oh, come on. So yeah, this one will lift up as well. Do similar things, so if we extrude this out, what we can do, first we'll delete the bottom face. Bye bye. And I think I'm going to delete the top as well. And I'll tell you why in a moment. So I'm going to separate this. And if I was to slice this up, we can have this come a bit closer to where this one is. So that connects onto it. And we can do the same on this side. I just want it to be not completely each edge, if that makes sense. That's sort of been worked from. There you go. So this one here we can just resize. Just so the player has to do a teensy bit of parkour, get their way across. You've done almost fuck all today. That sounds foreign, if I'm honest with you. I've not really experienced that in a long time. Every time I get a day like that, and it's a rare occurrence, I must add, I end up busying myself with something. I never really give myself the chance for a free moment, and every time I complain about it, I remind myself that every time I have one, I get bored within a couple of seconds and just go find something to work on. So it's backwards logic, really. Whoops. Apply, apply. So the player's going to have to make a little jump past the acid over here. That's quite alright. What I'm thinking as well, actually, if I grab these two, 3, might need to rework the ceiling above in a minute, but that's not a big issue. I can slide this across this way. I should grab this with it. I should get a better angle on this. Cool, so if I disconnect from these two and just grab all of that basically, we will slide this across just a bit, because what I want to do is give the player a bit more of a view of where they're going to be going here. If I grab this face, we can move this one inwards as well. So once they land on this platform and turn and face this way to see where they're going, they'll also see the lift up on this cliff here. And that, in theory, should be all that's needed really to project it to the player. Okay, if we slide some things around. This one here I'm going to resize. A bit that way, much more that way. Up you go. Want it to be slightly higher than this one each time. So you do a bit of hopping and skipping across. I've got a opening here which I'm not happy about. Ah, this face was ooh, that's not good, is it? Tell you what, we're going to leave that in. And we're going to patch it up with some of the rocky pillars from here, because I want to give a bit more of a like natural terrain vibe there anyway, so down we go. So we're going to resize this quite a lot to make it scaled to the area. Like that. Now if the players come from this side, they can only get here once the acid is raised already, so won't see that this part of the terrain is sort of missing and strange. So that's not a problem. Now we need to do is scale this downwards. So if I come down here, get my scale tool, and bring that down in line. There we go. Going to pull that away from the acid itself a little bit. And shimmy that into the wall a little bit more. There we go. Now just make sure there's no sort of leak there. Yeah, we're good. We are good. I'm actually going to go around, delete the 2 little extra ones, and just put a top on this. And we'll call that one insurance. And that actually doubles down. That's really useful. So you can actually jump across onto this one towards this piece later on. So that works out very much in our favour. Let's do another one on the other side just so it feels a bit more logical. We'll rotate this one so it's a bit different. There we go. Nice. That really helps the secret part out as well. Because later on, this acid here, that would be there. I think you typoed the word talents there, Warp Pro. Also, yes, some of you might have realised, and Boris, you've already got the gold coin, that...
You've got talent, you've got charisma, and you got balls.
Thank you very much. I certainly do have balls. Yes, so you may have noticed that next to your names, those of you who are subscribers, have different icons now. I finally got around to giving you guys those like custom icons for your subscriber thing. So again, huge thank you to those of you who have subscribed. And if you've been subscribed for a while, you get yourself a saucy little gold one. And in case you weren't aware what they're from, they are based on the skull tokens from my Doom mod, Skull Dash. So they're sort of like... Oops, that should be over here. So many more choices there now. I'm not used to this updated copy. You thought it was a pizza. Oh, that'd be nice. That would be nice. Maybe I could do the bit icons, so like you can see next to some people that they've cheered bits. They could maybe get pizzas, but then I think they lose that display if they are a subscriber, so some people might not fancy. Apply some textures and colours to it. This is in need of a slice. There we go. Would you prefer that though, is what I'm asking. Don't make it that big. This is too big. It's just a curve. Okay. Yeah, no building. Alright. Alrighty. Just a door and a hallway. Alright. You got it. So let's slam the brakes on these bits. So if the player just comes out from like here, tiny little corner. Just enough to make the walk around the corner like a bit impressive. Not impressive, but like you're not sure what you're going to get into instantly, basically. Let's grid line this. Move this in place to be in the same coordinate, just vertically different. Nah, 45 is fine. Cool. Just going to move this one coordinate that way. There we go, got a nice 4x4, technically. Not really, because diagonal, but essentially a 4x4 on a diagonal axis here. Copy paste the start of the other map. I suppose you changed it, didn't you? Because this is the start of the other map, that building. As seen over here. So I think you did change it, didn't you? Let's save this. Let's load up the latest version of the waste processing. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Version 69 VV. No comment. Wait for it to load the prefabs. There we go. Aha, we have the interior. Beautiful. So if I just copy this whole chunk. For now. I'm not sure that's toggling. Okay, I don't need that toggle. But I'll bring everything else. Pistol, lighting, environment probe. That's pretty perfect. What's this mover for? Oh, it's a relay. I'm being an idiot. It's locking that door. Gotcha. Right, so if I copy that, go back into the map I was in. Hazardous peaks. Version 45. If I have to cut it off so it becomes a 90 instead of a 45, that's absolutely fine. No worries. This one's only a short stream, so if I'm not about, I do apologise. Have a wonderful meeting. There we go. So that's going to go there instead. I'll change this exterior in a moment. But I think that's good. I think we've got something to work with here. So everything behind that point deletes. Bring this line back here. We'll do it 3 units apart each side. So if this one here was to come inwards, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's pretty perfect. So we can lose that part there. And this ceiling here is a bit off, so we'll fix that. There we go. Make sure it's all welded. Hey! Thank you very much for the follow, old Burke. How you doing? And Cyanide, it's great to see you. As always. Cool. Right, we're going to delete the front of this building and just rework that entirely. I'll leave one face there just to work off of. That one there. How it goes? Not too bad. It's been a stressful day at my day job, Nothing bad, just, you know, lots to get on with. Not enough time in the day kind of thing. But aside from that, nothing to report. Weather shit. I think that's the easiest shape we could work with. 2, 3, 4. Gonna grab this, do a little slice, and have that connect to the building there like that. Line this up here, delete that wall. I'll do the same here. Slice and dice this bitch. There we go. Happy days. Basic interior, but then I'm thinking what we can do is have this bit sort of overhang. Maybe come out a bit as well. 1, 2. 1. Nah, we'll keep it there. That's fine. Bridge this gap. Grab these edges. Lift that up to the ceiling like this, so we've got like a nice trim. Oh man, that new Doom Eternal trailer. Hell yes. I am so ready. I've heard the jokes, it's not influenced by Doom, well, Everternity. Quit the old jibber jabber. You say that, but we've already seen that the Archvile's going to be present, so I'm not too worried. And like, me enjoying this isn't dependent on the Archvile either. Endeavour is into Everternity too, is it? I'll bear that in mind. Shit. There we go. Right, so we've got mini one. Is that the one through it? That's the one I want to delete. So this one here is going to be all black plain panels. This one here we're going to do this good shit. I think that's perfectly fine right there. Oh, it's going to get judged very hard after that comment, don't you worry. Hey, Fairman, thank you very much. That is a change I don't want to make just yet. We'll give this one a light. This will be a bright white light, and we'll stick... Actually, no, we won't go for white. I think we should go for... Well, get the green theme going straight away. See, I can't remember what the lights hotkey is. I'm going to press a few things in hopes that I find it quickly. That's the one. So I think that was caps lock F? Yeah. I really need to start using these hotkeys more, so... Going to make that a spot. We're going to make that 0 red, full green, 0.2 on the blue. Intensity 1.5 we'll go for. Spotlight angle 90. Then rotate this so it points in the right direction. There we go. Makes a bit of sense. That's not on the inside of here. Good. Make a duplicate, bring that here, turn it into a point light without shadows, and make it much, much smaller. So make its range like 6 or something. And I think that's everything we need. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to change this door. I don't like the fact that it's got the red lights on it. So if I go to the colour list, I want the lights to be green, implying that's the way you go. This one to be red makes sense. Colour list. I'm actually going to replace... I think it's this one. Yeah, that with the reds, just so it's like, yeah, no go. No bueno. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Aside from that, the colours in here, okay, I know Jason said to change it, but they match the colours of this level. So, it's going to be used. Also, this one, without the shadows, needs to move away from there, really. Got some green leakage going on otherwise. Unless we double down. We put a light here in that colour. We increase the range to 8. And we just put it there. Like, now it makes sense that it's lighting so much. Happy days. So that's the player start there, so I need to delete the old player start, which is up here. Goodbye, you stay. This needs to come down here. So this is just a relay that like instantly triggers something at the very start of the map. In this case it's turning something off, which I need turned off. That texture's got misaligned because it's world aligned. So we just need to rejiggle that into place. We're going to set that to just... Okay, world. Local. Are you kidding me? Let's go to our hotspot. I'm going to make this room different. I actually really like how that looks. Sorry, I'm not playing Overwatch at the moment, no mercy. Haha, bad jokes. Okay, assets. Asset browser. Let's get ourselves an environment probe in here and make it a bit more dark and dank for the memes. Where's the environment probe? I'm being an idiot. It's alphabetical. Use your brain that you were born with. Right, so that size is a bit over the top. Make that 15 by... Is 15 across enough as well? It more or less is. It just needs to come more in this way. Beautiful. I'm going to slide it that way a bit more. Okay, so this one here I'm going to slice like that. Just so the texture there makes a bit more sense. And on these two sides, I'm actually going to increase, change it to a trim. And yeah, I'll increase its brightness a bit. Just so it stands out a bit more. Ooh, that's a bit strange. Let's lift that one up. And lift these up to here. So I think these two can become our green with the numbered door thing. Like so. Doubling down. I'm actually going to make it white because it's just green enough in here already. There you go. See what I mean? You can barely tell the difference. Two. Slide. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So that should be our intro. Got some remnants of this building still here, so let's do away with that. Skim around, I don't see any bits that I should not have here anymore. Okay, we're going to save, we're going to test. Play map. Helps if you click, doesn't it? And there we are. So you get your pistol, you get your ammo. Can't go that way. Can go this way. Love it. Have the player bounce across. That won't be there. Then when you cross here, I think I'm going to spawn a couple of just something. Maybe like 1 or 2 bloaters in the distance and that's it, and you have to take them out with a pistol. That's pretty harsh, but it works. Then you'd do all this navigation. Hey, Zorcha, thanks for the host. Get your way over to this platform. Go into an entrance here is where I'm feeling. There'll be a little lift up, and with that lift, it'll take you up to the new tech base we're going to make. It'll be about there, and inside there there'll be like a shotgun, maybe a shotgun guy to give it to you, I don't know. I'll work out the logistics of that in a bit. Or maybe no, I'll keep it so it's just pistol only all the way up until you get up there. And the reason I've said that, oh, I think you can make it up there, you know. Yeah, you can. You can just about navigate this backwards, holy crap. That one's not possible. Anyway, the reason I say that is because up here we have a box. 2 boxes actually, and in one of these boxes there's weapons. Nice. And in the other, there's ammo. So I'm going to leave those there. Get rid of this little cave bit. Totally arbitrary. Okay, cool. Cool. It's all starting to make sense. Just waiting for it to load the prefabs. There you go. Cool. Okay, so this bit here needs a cave. Down you come. It's quite a tall cave. Now, one thing I'm going to do for this tech base, I'm really happy with how this room here came out. So I'm actually going to base it on this room. As in, begin with a direct copy of the room and improve it from there. That's generally enough, I think. Bring that floor across, and that. So I'll take a duplicate. I'm going the wrong way, it's over here. Here we go. So we'll bring this down here. This is going to be our base plate. Are you telling me I need to shadow map all this bit still? Like, to block the light down there? I suppose I do. Cool. That's more work. We'll get to that in a bit though. See, that shadow map's already halfway here, so we could just put this inside of it and that should solve a lot of the problems. So we've already got like a lift hole here, which is why I think this would work. So all I need to do... Oh, are you joking? When I flip that, for some reason it... I'm going to merge all this down as one piece. Right. So if I flip that again... See how this brush gets a bit messed up? Okay. Just something to do with the rotation causing it to have those convex shape problems. I think that's good. Yep, that's good. Right, so we just move that until it's not there anymore, basically. We're going to have our little cave with a lift in it that goes straight up to this room. I'm actually going to duplicate the lift that we had over there. 1, 2, thank you. Might as well copy the mover, this button, and its relay. And tell it that I'm going to bring this environment probe and the lighting with it as well. Might actually keep it as an exact duplicate of the room, just different colours. Cool. It's going to be a bit fiddly to get this in place, but we'll make it work. So, we head on over. Skew that down. Miles down. Rotate it. And line that up. Get it down in place. And happy days, we have a lift. Now this lift here, we're going to rotate this switch and it. For some reason it rotates tools up here, but that's not an issue. What? Let's undo that. You are so confused. What on earth happened? Okay then. Well, now that that's solved. So weird how this is now on the wrong side as well. There we go. That's in totally the wrong place. Something's a bit up with the rotate tool at the moment. Some things have just lost their way. Okay, so we've got a lot of orange light in here when we totally shouldn't. I think the whole thing rotated the wrong way. That'd explain. Excuse me, explain it. Much better. To make my life just a touch easier, we can do the most ghetto shadow map ever. Just so I can see the lighting in here as it should be. Too dark. Way too dark. What is this set to? Intensity 0. We don't want that. Much better. Okay, so this need not be a window. We're going to bridge this gap. Oh, there's vertices here. Get rid of those, bridge this gap. I left one vertex unchecked. Third time's the charm, eh? I think that one I'll change to the normal panel. If I knew where I put it. There it is. Cool. I think I'm also going to get rid of the ability to go back down afterwards. Because you wouldn't need that instantly anyway, so. That's all good. That makes sense. Right, so we'll get our button in place. Amazing how that lift is almost the right height, honestly. Smoother goes down by 11.25. Going to slide this up here and we'll build our cave based on that. So I've done this little cutaway here. So all we need to do is move this down to the right height for the lift. There we go. So the idea here in this cave is similar to the other one in that it sort of goes into a tech base. So if we line this up here, we don't need that face. And then here, I'm going to do a few cutouts. Well, not cutouts, but slices. And sort of connect this up. So this can come right down. Didn't mean to grab that line there. Yeah, 5 units tall. That works. So we can do the same here. Oh, 1. And a 2. And just give it a bit more of a natural shape. So this one's going to go in like that, and this one will come out a bit like this. Happy days. Floor and ceiling, we will apply a different colour and the rock flat to them just to differentiate them from the walls. It's coming together pretty quick. So I want this lift to feel different to the other one. 3, 4. So if I lower that by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to separate this. So that becomes its own thing. I can just duplicate this downwards as much as I want. But before I do, I should retexture it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this, how would that look? Not feeling it. 3, 4. Cool, that works. So just duplicate this downwards. Again and again and again. And again. And then we cap the bottom one off, and then we just merge them all together to make our life that smidgen easier. The player's never going to see that, but we'll put a texture on it anyway. Sweet. So, this lift. We never actually left enough room for it. I didn't mean to duplicate that, I meant to grid line it. There we go. So these two bits, we're going to separate them, lift them up, and bridge some gaps. And what we've built ourselves is a little frame, which is easy to work with. Just going to do a little cutout like this, just so we can apply like an angled light on it and draw attention to it. that wants just a plain panel texture. There it is. 1, 2. Gonna put the numbers on this one. Make them vertical. Sweet. Pretty simple, eh? Over here I'm going to give it sort of blue. So it's caps lock F. Since there's like very few surfaces in this range, I'm actually going to keep this one shadowed. That blue is about 0.3 red, 0.7 green, 0.8 blue. There you have it. And I'm thinking this whole bit here wants to come around. I might need to... Oh no, that should be okay. Ooh, that's doing the funny things. I'm going to separate the top piece first, just so it's easy to work with in a minute. We're going to slide that over here like this. And now what I'm going to do is grab the top and the bottom. Oh, that one's already got a slice, that's fine. That just needs to go in line with it. So this one up here. And this, and this. I might as well merge it all down. Right. Delete the unnecessary vertices here and here. So these, we put a slice in. I have no idea why it's doing it quite like that, but that's working as intended, so that's okay. Let's try this again though. I'm just going to undo everything. There. Right. One more undo. Delete the vertex. There we go. Made that way more faff than I had to, but things happen when you're tired, don't they? So that lines up perfectly. And now I'm going to grab this wall here and just make it feel a bit more normal shaped. In fact, I'm actually going to get rid of that entirely. Like that, just so as you're coming around the corner you actually see it a bit better. So you'll see it from a distance over here. Bounce, bounce, you still see the light as you come across. Much better. Happy days. So now that our lift is basically complete, all we need to do is make sure this goes down the correct amount. So this is the top of the lift surface, and we basically want that to be in line with this rim. So, boom, dead level. Then we delete the inside of this. Gonna keep those two. We'll make that this material in white just to suit the other side. Cool. So when this lift comes down, all should be good. So we're going to check the system now. So this triggers the mover to come down. When the trigger's finished, it will trigger the relay, which will then send a signal for the lift to reverse, which takes it back up. And that's the end of that. And then once you're up here, you've got no way of going back down except through. I like it. Yeah, that suits me. Right, just gonna hit save and make sure that everything here works. And then I'll probably nip out and have a real quick toilet break. Quiet chat today. Ah, you're coding. Our little rocky journey is working. Yeah, I do that with streams sometimes. I can never just sit and watch a stream. I never have the time to. Right, switch, slap it. Lift goes 1 unit too far. Okay. Dance for you. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. What kind of dance do you want? Ooh, baby. Thank you very much, Bridge. Thank you very much. No. God, no. I almost would rather do the Fortnite default dance than that, and I don't want to do that. Oh, I can't floss. I've tried once when I was wasted and I could not do it. Running through my mind are a few things I want to try and do right now, but absolutely not, because it will just get clipped and immortalized. So no fucking way, sir. Hand jive. Don't need a partner for that though. Jazz hands. There you go, that'll do. Done with the stupid face to go with it. I hope you're happy. Translation, you better fucking be happy. Jizz hands. Oh my. Oh my word. Right, well, let's just test this lift. Then have that real quick toilet break I said about, and then onwards. I feel like that's an inopportune thing now, needing the toilet after you guys just start talking about jizz hands, but yep, there you go. I love that blue light leaking in. Sweet. Right. Oh, before I forget, I will put an environment probe down there, because I know after I will forget. Ignore the lag. I'm refusing to let the prefabs load and just moving anyway. Down you go. Oh, that now has absolutely no size. 10. That might be a bit too far. Let's make that more like 8. Oh, it's this way. That's why. 10 was about right there. No, 14. And then this way we want it to be probably about 12. That's a very close guess. We want 16. Yeah, now the lighting's a bit more proper. Just going to lower the lift down, just so I can see where that blue light casts to, and then move it accordingly, so that it just leaks almost to the corner there. I feel like that's a bit better. Sweet. Back up you go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm doing the most awkward thing for myself here by moving absolutely everything down by a quarter of a unit. And the reason for that is just so it's more grid lined up here. Down you go. Down you go. Same with you. The lights, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Right, chuff with that. I'll be back very shortly, everyone. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Thought I'd go explore the level. There is a high chance I'm going to have to disappear early on this stream. Just got a message from Jimmy saying it doesn't look like I'd be able to get home tonight. He's gone to see a friend. I think they've gone to like a choir practice or something. And all the trains are delayed and cancelled, so on and so forth, because of course British trains are trash. Who'da thunk? Is that disconnected here? What is this line? Is there a face there? No. That line leaves me worried a little bit. Like, what is that belonging to? Is there a tiny face here? I feel like there's a really, really small face or something in this piece. No, it's moving with it, so it's using just 2 points. Oh, I don't know what's gone on there. I might have to ask Jason about that one. Okay, so that slides... Is it just this isn't grid lined? No, they're both grid lined. Ah, of course, I moved the ceiling down, didn't I? So this whole set of lines here just needs to go down. And then that needs to go down by 1 point there. There we go. Okay. I feel like I'm missing one of the lights that's over here. The spotlight, I assume. Yep. Spotlights. That could be Jimmy who just messaged me now. I'll go check that in just a second. Meow. Rotate that around. Line this up with this light here, roughly. One that way, and then up a bit. There we go. That's why this room is so dark. He thinks he might be able to sort something out, which is good, so we won't stop the stream just yet. But I've told him to let me know sooner rather than later. Okay, so we need to build a tech base in this cliff. We'll block this out pretty primitively for now. So this one here, I'm going to do a separation halfway down. Just so I've got something to work from. Just going to straight up delete that. I'm going to grab these 3 lines. Separate it, in fact, from the entire lot. Grab these 3 lines here, and if all's well, I can make that dead flat on that axis there. One nudge this way. Boom. That's a flat box. Sweet. So if we line these 2 up with those edges, perfect. So this one we can extrude through to here. So that's where this will connect, and I can just do like a nice little frame piece on it. Kind of chunky. So you'll come here, you'll slap the switch that's going to be like up and center. And this bit will do its thing. And the acid will rise. Lifting up all the platforms with it. So I've got a dummy platform set, just so it's easy to play around with. So that would need to increase by, I assume those are units, so 1, oh my good lord. Is that where it was? That's where it was. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units, is that? So yeah, if we raised it by 10 units, these can go down a bit. And then this elevator section here will then be lifted up to this height. So if I go down and grab what we have here, it's almost as simple as just grabbing this piece, lifting it up. We'll have a little cliff thing that you land on, so we'll put it up that high there. Honestly, you could just grab this, as is. A 1, a 2. Up you come. Look at all that slime! Wow, so this bit actually becomes re-accessible across the acid. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, this will lift up. Gonna lift these up one more. Same with this. How you doing, Tony? Good to see you here. Gonna deform this piece a little bit, like my face. Haha, bad jokes. Whoops, wrong line. So the hope here, now that I've done this, is that when I bring this piece down, I'm going to leave those floating there so we know where it goes to. Way too far. There. So if we put that in place here, yeah, you could still get across there, nice and easy. What I might do is actually connect this up with the edge of this one on purpose. Same with this. And do the same with this piece here. So if I was to slice this down, align it to the grid, move that to here, make sure this is on the grid. Slide that out a little bit. yeah, the music definitely helps curb stomp that concept in the teeth pretty quick. Thankfully. There have been many Dragonfly ASMR jokes, so don't know, maybe when I reach 1 million subs on YouTube, I'll do an ASMR video. 1 million. That's never going to happen with my niche content. Thank fuck. Cool. So if we ignore the floaty platforms, because they technically are the platforms below. Go for it, bridge. I dare you. Up we go. Cool. So obviously I need to decorate this bit, which we can do now, pretty much. There is a room in here, which I want to recreate the style of, because it's only used in this one room and I absolutely adore its appearance. I don't want that enemy. Thank you. Is that attached? That is. Oh, I see. I see. Ah, whatever. That's fine. So if I was to copy that. Wrong way. Down we go. And we paste that in here. Please tell me that's the perfect size. What do you know, that's pretty much perfect already. So if I was to delete these 4 faces... Actually, I'll keep the floor for now. Keep the floor. It's pretty much perfect. So I can slide that over here. Join that up. Oh goddamn, that's delicious. So we grab this, this, and this. We merge those down. We duplicate that across. And it is... Is that a half unit too much? Is that all it is? That's a full amount. So if that needs to be 4 shorter... I suppose we could just get rid of these ends here. Make those a streaming playlist. I can link it to you if you're interested. Jason, quick question. How micro detail can I go? I know thick and girthy is the thing, but I'm thinking like this neat little, like, I don't know, acid level display would be pretty rad. In fact, there's your link. I set this stuff up for a reason. I should use it. Oh, before I put that in there. I didn't. Oh, good reminder. Thank you. Jason, I have a question to ask you in just 1 second. Right. Whoop. Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe. So over here, it's gone. Whatever. Don't worry. I had a weird line that was still showing after I undid something, and now it's not showing, so I guess it's not there anymore. I think this particular micro detail would be quite nice if I just quickly knock this one up, because it'll only take 5 minutes. I think we should be good. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting all the messages. Okay, so if I make that black so there's more contrast in there. The idea, if I duplicate this, is that this becomes the acid texture. Boop. Now, if the acid is low, how would I go about doing this? Basically, the depth of this indicates the acid. So if the acid is low, you've just got a small bit, maybe at the back, and then it increases in level, so it goes up to there. Increases in level, goes up to here. Increases in level, so it goes up to here, sort of thing. Maybe each of them just start at the bottom and then fill up. So if I bring that down to here, so you hit the switch, and then if I hit G so we can see it better, this just fills up, but quite quickly, so you can see it happen. Yeah, that's fair enough. But if it was on both sides, I feel like it would be quite noticeable, I want to say. Maybe we could activate a light as well. Man, I love this room. I'm so chuffed. Just happy with it. Slap the switch, do the thing. I'll leave that there as a discussion point. I'll keep one side as it was, one side tied up. I'm glad you liked it. I realise I failed. I'll show you what I mean. Let me get Twitter up.
I fart in your general direction.
Thank you very much, WarpPro. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Betty TV. Thank you very much. Let's see. There you go. There's the speed mapping thing. So, listen to the music and watch the transitions. So there should have been one there, but I did it early for the first one, then all the other ones are actually on the beat. I just forgot to change the first one and then was like, oh my god, I can publish it, yay! And yeah, kind of ballsed up a bit. So yeah, it's only because I'm pointing it out that I think people will notice it, to be honest. I don't think people even notice it is on the beat, but I don't know, I want it to be a bit proper. Yeah, sorry, I didn't think to adjust the volume of this, I was just turning my own volume down, which doesn't change at your end. Yeah. So, as I was saying, I don't think most people would realise the blunder unless I point it out, and there I am pointing it out. But yeah, I want to do more of those videos. It only took me about an hour to put the video together, and now that I've done it once, I'll be able to do it much quicker. What do I fancy listening to? That'll do. Oh man, I'm sorry for deafening you all. But hey, that got more chat response. Okay, so if I... Oh dear. Let me duplicate this one up. Where's my grid? I need my grid. Down to... Right. So that's where that one would be after the acid rises. So if I just do a little test with things in that position. Yeah, cool. Pardon me, I did not mean to burp. Classy as always. Just gonna check if one of the messages I got was Jimmy. It's not. Right. So here we are. Pause that, get the game sounds. So, we have our little introduction room. Bringing this trim along from other parts of the map. Got your waterfall here. Waterfall. Acidfall. So obviously, if I no clip back up, as we were discussing, Jason, there'll be the view to the lift there. Obviously, I need to get rid of the top cliff. 4K graphics. I mean, you can play this in 4K if I go like that, but you'll get crappy frame rates, so, you know, and it's not 4K, it's 1080p on my end, but yeah. Don't worry, that's not actually the game lagging, it's just Streamlabs. Like, it's smooth as butter when I'm playing on my end, so it's really frustrating. So I go to the lower res just so you guys get a tolerable frame rate. There'll be a bit of combat here. You can platform your way across, do what you gotta do. These are possible without sprint, as you can see. The slightly off angles help that as well. Got your lift. Up you go. I might reduce that time, delay time. Little pulsing light. Navigate through. Boom. There'll be a switch here. Acid rises up, takes you to this height. And you'll be able to navigate across. Slap a stand on switch there in the center. What, in there? Yeah, I could do. Like a... Oh, on the elevator. Okay. Yeah. And then, yeah, this is where this elevator will be. At the moment it doesn't work, so I've got rid of the trigger and everything. And that'll take you up here, where we will be eradicating this crap. And it'll just be this, like, cliff face at the top, but it'll be looking more tech-basy rather than cliffy. I wonder if you can get to there from here, because I don't think you can. No. So that is reserved for the secret later on then, as well, which solves that problem. Where, once the acid rises, I'll go do that. Do a little test. Where's the time? Oh my god, it's late. I actually have to end the stream in a minute. Do you guys want to see me try and play the map with a PS4 controller instead? You should be dead already. So yeah, the acid would rise up. I've kind of butchered this a little bit because those platforms are floating now. Uh-oh. So yeah, this would be down on the acid. And that'll take you across to here. And if you were to proceed onwards, you can go down this way. And if you take a risk to go over here, keep jumping, try not to get acid damage. Oh my god, that timing. Oh, I've got... Oh. Jason, is the acid damaged or the lava broken in the code at the moment? Because this isn't damaging me. I don't have no clip on either. Ah, it was mentioned in Slack. Okay. So yeah, this way you can bounce across and boom, and navigate your way back to those platforms over there. What I might do is when you go to this secret, I might raise some extra platforms that didn't exist previously along here. Just like have them go bloop out of the water, or acid. Nice miss. Sure thing. Can you actually make platforms out of the wall? Yeah, absolutely. That's not a bad shout actually, Basil. We could have some like tech-based looking ones just built into the rock face going across. And then they just sort of eject themselves out the wall once you actually get to this point. That is a great idea. I like that. Thank you. But yeah, that secret won't be like a huge gain. It'll probably just be like a good health fill up and a bit of extra ammo of the rarer weapons. Technically in another secret area right now. Ah, why am I doing this? I know my exit is temporarily placed here, so I might as well just go there. Yay. Right, if I go to the editor, I really want to test this level using a controller, because I suck with controllers. And I've not tested any of my levels with controllers yet, and I feel that would be a good thing to do. So if I just slap the player here, controller in hand, fingers crossed, I don't die. Let's double check. Has Jimmy messaged? No. Cool. Oh, was it? Let's try plugging that back in. There we go. Sweet. It's a bit slow on the sensitivity. Alright. It's a squares use. That makes sense. What is switch weapon then? Ah, I like that. Wait, does that go through the wall? Oh my god, it does. I never noticed that. Ha! Well, I need to change that to a different door anyway. That doesn't open sideways because of reasons. Ah, to hell with this. Taking this much slower with a controller. Oh. Triangles reload, okay. I'm terrible at this. Really not a console gamer at all. Or at least not for shooters. Like, I used to be pretty good at some games like Halo and Call of Duty and stuff, but they really weren't my thing. It must be so obvious watching it that I'm doing controller movement as well, like the constant stop-start, like turning and stuff. I want that shotgun. We're out of here. Nope. He seems mildly disinterested in me. Cool. Oh wow. Controllers, eh? I can't actually get over how bad I am with the controller. Like, I never was great, but God, I'm bad now. Ooh, he dead. I took so much damage then. You are joking, Jason. Oh my sweet Jesus. So this is a good test of like ammo since I'm missing most of my shots. Also makes it feel fair that I don't know where everything is. Alright, take care, Jason. I'll be off shortly anyway. Gotta do that sleep thing. You know, adult life. Oh, okay. Shit him in the crotch. Oh my god, I've never seen that try and come in here before. Oh, he's still alive, okay. I was sure he'd burn out by the time he got to me. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. He's hard on controller. Lord help, I'm going to die. No, I'm not. I will die in a second though. Oh, hello. That floating platform's causing issues. Not being able to aim for love nor money doesn't help. Cool. Alright. I've got further than I thought I would, honestly, to be honest with you. So I'm going to no clip up here, but then treat it as normal. Beautiful. A little bit of health. Make sure everything's reloaded. We are good to go. Somehow didn't get damaged. Love it. I'm gonna die here. Yep, knew it. Oh well, I got pretty far with controller. Definitely need to put some more health at that point though. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that so far. Let's double check. Oh god, yeah, I definitely need to go. It's late. Alright guys, I will be back on Thursday with a Jimmy and Josh reviews stream. I think we're going full co-op now, is what we're talking about doing. Just because then that way both of us get to play and yeah, it's good. I may not stream tomorrow. I don't know. Depends what time I'm home after the gym and everything else. But yeah, I'll be back soon with some more Prodeus. So stick around. We're going to go see if there's someone worth raiding. But in the meantime, I'll hit the end card. Thanks for tuning in.